example 1, same steps as always. First of all, we're going to factor completely. Top factors nicely to x minus 4, x minus 1. And the bottom has a 1 minus x. If you have a 1 minus x and an x minus 1, they are very similar. Something as a note to remember that you can always factor out a negative out of a function. And in this case, if I do factor out a negative out of the bottom, then my x minus 1s are identical and they can simplify. So my non-dimensional value is that x can equal 1. And because it simplifies, I have a hole at 1 comma something. How do I figure out what that something is? Well, I'm going to need to look at what does my equation look like if I simplify. If I simplify, I still have an x minus 4 on the top of my fraction, and I still have a negative 1 on the bottom of my fraction. And I would take this equation, and I would simplify it, right? Dividing everything by negative 1 would give me negative x plus 4. And the reason I want to simplify that is a straight line. And if I want to find my hole, I plug in my non-permissible value into my new equation, plugging in a 1 here into the blue equation will give me a 3 for my y-coordinate. And now to keep graphing, we graph the blue one. Is it still a rational equation? No. We've moved it. It's just a regular line. So as far as going about graphing it, how do you graph negative x plus 4? Well, you would have a y-intercept at 0, 4, a slope of 1, negative 1, so over 1, down 1. You could probably easily figure out your x-intercept is at 4, 0. And, oops, maybe I should label this. Label this on this side, 0, 4. Add my hole at 1, 3. Put arrowheads on the end of my graph. And I have drawn it completely. Question number 4 for practice.